No building extra onto it, but nah. Industrial cleaning cloths, 10 kilos for $45. Yeah, they employ people with disabilities in that to give them a go. I like that. The Johnston River. A picturesque Johnston River, mind you. Sound like a duck just then. Quack. Oh, we'll continue. So it'll take forever otherwise. Or for Trevor. Got to play on words that sound like it. So this is Centenary Bridge. This is Bruce Highway, so there's a guy coming on behind me, the one I mentioned before. So speed up a little bit. I might deviate off, see if the butcher's open to get a drink. Then I'll be back on the track. Gotta keep hydrated. I don't know when the butcher opens, if they're open on a Sunday at all. Might have to have a look. I think it's Midway Butcher on Merlion Road, just down from Power Church. Stopped from the Innisfail State School. Midway Butchers. They open at 6 AM. It says closed now. Oh, they open on Monday. They're not open today. Sunday closed. Oh, well, that tells me that. At least I didn't walk there for nothing. So it's 5 kilometres now. I'm walking for just over an hour. I got to go down these steep stairs. I wish I went up further and then joined up with the pathway down there and went all the way out to Merlion and went down to Merlion Road as well. That'd be nice if the pathway went out and crossed over, because the old highway's there. Some of that could be used as a cycleway / bike path. Hey, look how steep this is to go down. And the railings are a little bit far across for people who struggle. Go Tree Caravan Park. It's here. There's the bridge up there. I wouldn't go under the bridge, there's often people hanging out down there. As you can see under there. Seen people hanging out in the cane when I've gone through to have a look. The council haven't put the bins back yet. They did mention they were going to eventually. They asked people where they wanted bins on their website and on the Facebook page and all that, and this is one of the ones they put on there. Bit of a map thing that showed where they were going to put them. Coronation Drive in a few different places. Be nice to have one up here where the table and chairs is, and then one at each lot of chairs. At least so you don't have to walk a fair distance to find a bin. Well, I've been walking from Hadwell Park holding these tissues, waiting to find a bin because I won't just throw them on the ground like a lot of people would. Put them in your pocket, you forget, and they go through the wash. So, sure, we've all had that happen to us in our lifetime. It's beautiful along here at this hour of the day, apart from the heat, with the lighting. It's fantastic. Some weird bird over there. I don't know what type of bird it is. That's a peewee, but there's another bird. I don't know if you can see it on there. Just flew off as soon as I stopped showing it, of course. Table and chairs, fitness equipment. This was only put here last year, I think. This fitness equipment, or earlier this year. Not too sure when I come along and saw them doing it. Table and chairs and a bit of. These ones often a lot cleaner than the tap. Might let Chappie go past so we can get some video of this beautiful scenery here. Morning. So back where we just came from while the Chappie gets past. If I say old mate, I don't mean that the person's old either. It's more old mate, OL. Yeah, it's beautiful over here. It's a bit clearer than when I came along last time, because in one of my Innisfail beauty videos I stopped here. I had the camera going and did it. Showed here. So feel free to check out that Innisfail beauty videos. There is a playlist. Feel free to press play all and we'll watch them all. Nice scenic stuff. Good to have the sound on so you can hear the surroundings, the birds, everything. Sometimes the traffic. Nice relaxing sort of video. Get ready with your favourite drink and have a look. Relax. Enjoy the beauty that is Innisfail. There's a lot of beauty here if you look for it. A lot of beautiful spots. Amazing locations. Some I can't get to. And some are along here. Spiderweb through there. I don't know if it'll show up. Big spiderweb. It might. If I get on the right angle, but I'm not going to walk through it, I'll tell you that. Unintentionally. Another one here. Something on it, like it's caught a beetle or something on it. I don't know if a beetle's flying into it or the spider's caught the beetle. Reminds me of Miss Beetle of Little House on the Prairie. Gotta get some lemon verbena for Miss Beetle. For beside bed and breakfast. So we're on Coronation Drive. Some nice flowers here. You'll see them in the Innisfail beauty video close up. Yeah, really nice. We'll go a little bit slower past this so you can have a bit more of a look at how nice it is. Yeah, really nice. This part. I wonder if the council did all this or whether locals did all this. It's been here for a while. Quite nice. Yeah, I'm going to have to, if I'm going to follow the bike track / walkway, I'm going to have to walk and go up this steep part, which I don't like to do. I usually, these days, bypass it, but I've got to stay true to this and stick to it. Got to stay corns and things up in the trees. Yeah, this part here is really steep. Fun on a push bike. You got brakes and that. They're quite steep. Sit it on the scooter. Sometimes, not every time. Turner Street, you see. Like Turner and Hooch. Turn the camera in a minute because there's a person coming along on the road. There's plants along here, there's bird of paradise and everything. It's really nice on the Johnson River. Good morning. Just like low lying here. Not enough to let council know. Yeah, if everyone gets on and lets them know when there's things like that, not just for the sake of it, when there's actual things in the way, or dumped rubbish, or graffiti, or anything like that, jump on the Snap Solve app and let them know. Make sure you have a little location access so you can get the exact location. Even type in the location. Sometimes that's even better to do. Always a good thing to add that in and show a landmark if there's something close by that they might recognise so they know exactly where it is in the photo. Like if you say you were up near the water tower shop, the old water tower shop on Marillion Road, show the water tower in the background or something like that. As long as in one of the photos you can see something like that, it makes it a bit easier. Just the way I see it. And if you can put the exact location or across from the Innisfail school or whatever, you know, things like that in the description, I think that would help them out a bit. Sometimes the exact location via the GPS isn't exactly 100%. It just makes it a bit easier. Sometimes it's off a little bit. What have we got on this sign up here? Oh, just all these numbers, like RC902309 and such on that sign there. That looks fairly new, all that. I wonder if that is new. Anyway, from somebody along their merry way, so we'll turn the camera the other way in a sec. Morning. Just move it. Yeah, they've made this a little bit wider here. Fixing this up. I'll show you where I'd like them to actually put a proper pathway and join it up. It's actually quite horrible up here to walk and ride and whatever. By the way, this tree's grown. So it goes up and then out and down. I think something must have been restricting it at one stage that made it do that. Unless these trees always do that. Or it's the way it's been cut back that's made it look like that. Maybe that's the case. Yeah. Sort of like someone shrugging their shoulders. Huh? Whew. Very hot. Very hot temperature. It's Graham Street. This one here. Graham. This one's Marty Street. This one going off down here to Marillion Road direction. Yeah, Marty Street. Yeah, this part here. Well, there's Jack Ferguson Place. Show the signage. And yeah, it's all gravelly here, so it's not very nice. It flicks up when you walk along. It's a no-through road for driving, but you can walk through here. It's never been that great to walk along this part. So I can find a bin. Wait, no, there's people's private bins, but I'm not going to use that. There's a cat. A kitty cat. Tabby cat. Nothing like a well looked after, good tabby cat. Stereotypical, standard, good personality tabby cat. I like that. Yeah, I wish they'd linked this up properly with a proper path. Away from the gravel, so it doesn't end up with the gravel all over if we could do it. A couple more people. So they're getting more and more people over this way. Turn the camera away in a sec. Out of respect, out of manners. We always do. Good morning. Yeah, no, 99% of the people are friendly. Say good morning, and that when I say it back to them. When I say it to them. Some say it first. Some... I think we'll stop the video once we get to... I don't know. We'll see how I feel once I get into town direction, over the bridge. 6 kilometres.
1 hour 14 minutes 27 seconds. 8,301 steps. Reach 136 beats per minute.
So probably by the time I get home, it'll be about 15 kilometres. Something like that. If I remember, I'll put it on the end of the video. I'll say how much it is when I finish the video, but then I'll say to home or something, if I remember to do it. If I hear this in the editing. So that's how much I've done all up. Including the walk I did to start the video, to the start point. So we're getting close to the Innisfail State School. Just had to dodge a spiderweb. A bit of bamboo to my left. Yeah, this part's a bit nicer to walk on. Better pathway. I wish they cement the whole thing instead of the bitumen. Just lasts a lot longer. Yeah, this isn't too bad here. Along here behind the school. Pretty sure that's bamboo. If anyone knows, let us know in the comments. Hopefully that random bird showed up before. Zooming in on this isn't that great. By the time I got my phone out, it would have been gone. So I would have taken a photo of it and put it on the end of the video. That random bird. Not the sort of bird I see every day. So I'm coming up with Innisfail State School. Over the side we can show it because it's Sunday. No children at the school. If there was, then of course we wouldn't show it. Go to this side away from there. So I have seen snakes come across in the past. Before they put this actual pathway, saw a green snake go across. It was just a dirt, sort of sandy type path. Yeah, nothing special, very narrow. And it was around this part here where I saw a snake go across. It was okay. Near the school, not a good thing. It's a plover. This huge tree. I don't know if it was this tree or that tree that was the basis of the the symbol for the school back in the day. I don't know if they still use it. So there was one of these two trees they used to have on their school uniform. Back in the 90s, I don't know about nowadays, I don't take any notice, but it's a multi-purpose type area. Remember when they used to have the really full-on East Innisfail school fetes? They were wild. The full-on rides, and it was like a mini show. I remember that in the 90s. I think I only went to it once or twice, but I enjoyed it, nevertheless. Yeah, it looks like some of the schools, looks like old portable, demountable buildings, whatever you want to call them. It's Marillion Road through there. The old Bodner's store, or Dinky Tie, the old restaurant. Yeah, it's a pity they haven't got like really full-on modern, up-to-date buildings for them. I think all schools deserve to have that. Maybe the schools that have 2 or 3 people, maybe not, but even so, kids deserve to be in decent air-conditioned buildings. But anyway, whew. Surprised the camera hasn't overheated. Wait till I'm in the sun for a fair while and I might have to stop recording altogether, or let it cool down and start again. Which means I have to stop and wait for like a minute or two. It doesn't take too long to cool down. Sure, they used to have veggies and things like that in this garden back in the day. Looks like it's all run down and doesn't get used, sadly. Huh. It's good for the school community to have them and to learn how to grow fruit and veggies and things. It's a good skill to have. So we're nearly up to the new part of Coronation Drive of the pathway. It'd be nice if they redid all this too, because it's starting to get a bit rough underfoot, being having all this blue metal type stuff through it, stones and things, as you can tell. Looks like this is being painted. This railing up here stands out a lot more than it did before. It used to be green. Yeah, green like the last one. Oh, it was yellow at one stage, the other one. Yeah, this one's been freshly painted, I think. I don't think it would have been too long ago, judging by how clean and nice it is. Get our photos, of course, like we always do. It's a lot nicer. Might even be a whole new thing, actually. I think it might be a whole new railing in that. I think they've done it further down too. Yeah, buddy. As Cody Lambert used to say, if you know, you know. Cody Lambert. Let us know in the comments. He always said, yeah, buddy. Plus he said it in a surfer type voice. There's someone coming towards me down there. But the next one of these things are, hopefully they've put one where the retaining wall is, near Stanzella. If you've watched my other Coronation Drive videos of the last few months, you'll know what I'm talking about, by Stanzella. It's so nice to walk along here now. It just needs a good clean regularly. Good leaf blow, good pressure wash, gurney, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I like the last time I come along here, they put the seat up here. It's good. Just put a bin in. That'll be great. Keep it all clean. Clean the seats as well, and the area where the seat is. So you've got Coronation Drive, the road, or the drive. To my right, Johnston River and mangroves and things like that to my left. If you didn't see my last Coronation Drive video, here's the new seat. A little dirty, but you get a lot of leaves and stuff landing on it, bird poo and stuff. Oh, pardon me. This is where the nice, very nice tree canopy is along here. It's not as good as it used to be because I had to take away some trees for the pathway and that, but it's usually a couple of degrees cooler. Well, it feels like it when you get up here. Someone coming with a doggy. Nice doggy. Turn the camera the other way. I'll be waiting for me to go past, which I appreciate. Anyway, we'll turn the camera the other way. I would just face it up, but it still looks like it's facing their direction. So, good morning. Got the reluctant good morning. I think she thought I was facing the camera at her, which I wasn't. I watched the video. I have respect for people. People have to realise that. Yeah, there's another one of these. Looks like they have put one up further. Glad I come along here. I think they have. I think they have put one up where the sort of retaining wall is, just past the Anzella, between Bartle and General Street. There's another two people with a doggy. Yeah. See, there's all this sand and stuff on here. It's on here now. It would have washed off, would have washed down whenever there was a bit of rain and that from up here. Yeah. It can make it slippery, especially when it's wet. Yeah, sadly. What we've got now? Nearly 7 kilometres is 6.82 kilometres. 7:14 a.m. Been walking for 1 hour and 23 during this video. There's like an extra 15 minutes or so before to get to the starting point. Face the camera the other way, out of respect, as we always do. Morning. Morning. I like to put the roving in these places a bit safer. Oh, Stanzella, won't you cry for me? I can't prop me Innisfail with the camera on my knee. Oh, Stanzella, won't you cry for me? Yeah. If you know, you know. And where the We Like Bestestimes used to be, up here. Where the workers put it on their job site office, side office, and they were building all this. Shout out to those guys, much appreciated. They're nice comments, and that when they see me in person, they've been very happy to see me, waving and everything. I appreciate it. If you see me around, feel free to keep doing that. If I'm too engrossed in a video and forget to, or don't notice, it's not intentional. Anytime with anybody that's nice enough to say hello and that, or wave. If I don't notice, it's not intentional. This is beautiful, this spot here. Just wish they'd cut some of this a little bit back, and this is all going to grow up too high and you won't have a view eventually. So I was saying to the guys when it was just finishing being built. Anyway, we'll continue along. Good morning. Yeah, see where they've put the steps. I was here when they were doing the steps, talking to the guys. You can see that on one of my videos. And when the chappie from here come up to me at the show, Innisfail show, was telling me how much they like my videos, and certain ones watch every one of them. Yeah, you can see the new railing here. Nice. It's good to see. Although, I don't know, you get kids might push someone under there, being silly. And maybe there should be another rail a bit further down. halfway down. Yeah, anyway, continue to mosey along, sticking to bike paths / footpaths, cycleways, whatever you want to call them, sidewalks even. Shout out to Jim in Maine in America. If you're watching this video, let us know in the comments. Anybody, if you've got to this part of the video and you're still watching, been watching the whole time, or you've let the video play, let me know in the comments. Much appreciated. Helps with the algorithm to let it play all the way through. Don't skip the ads or anything like that. I have no say over when the ads are or what ads come up. If it was up to me, the ads would be at the start and the end, and that's it. They wouldn't be during the video. If you got YouTube Premium, you wouldn't see the ads at all. Yeah, it'd be nice to have lighting over River Avenue and along the footpath at the Gundi Sports Ground. It'd be really nice to have it there. It gets quite dark there. It's a beautiful spot to walk. Now we're coming on to a part that was done maybe about 10-15 years ago. It's got all the bare metal through it, so it'll end up crumbling eventually. Take a while. One of the older seats that have been here for a while. And there's your Fitzgerald Street, I forgot to say where we were in line with it, and there's back where we just came from. Up towards the school direction, now towards town, towards the Jubilee Bridge. Yeah, we'll stop once we get to the Jubilee, I think. To get to the other end of the Jubilee so you can see the Johnston River and that. I'll let you know the distance that I've travelled in that time. Feel free to show your support. Like, sharing, commenting, subscribing, the usual thing. Hype the video if you worked out how to do that. You see the hype button. Feel free to hype the video up. If everybody that watched it hyped the video, it'd be awesome. Helps the channel grow. Lets the algorithm know that people are enjoying the videos, and it will recommend them to more people. So I've got to walk all this way before I can find a bin. I still haven't found one, a public bin. I mean, there's people's wheelie bins around on the other side of the road, but yeah, certainly not going to use them. Another seat up here. Another bird's nest on the ground. I've seen so many bird's nests lately on the ground in different places. It's crazy. It's a blackbird. Blackbird. If you know, you know. Third Day's original album, song Blackbird. You got YouTube Music, Spotify, that sort of thing. Look up Third Day. Find their first album that's got a bus on the cover, and find the song Blackbird. Blackbird. Yeah, put some of this lighting over those different places that I mentioned earlier. So what are we up to now? 7.39 kilometres, an hour 30, 7:21 a.m. Coronation Drive, over East Innisfail. Definitely worth the walk. Just don't leave it too late because it's just too hot. There's table and chairs, bit of a drinking fountain, plus exercise equipment. Needs a good clean, good weeding, and all that. Get rid of the weeds. And the bin. There is rubbish there. Whew. So sweaty. Ashton Street. Jubilee Bridge. The Johnston River flowing underneath it. Sometimes there's people fishing here. There isn't today that I can see. Of course, there's glass here. If you're riding a push bike through here, just be careful. Anything, any sort of mobility device that would get a flat tyre. Whew. Morning. Yeah, I think I saw him away. He gave me a nod. Can't remember absolutely everybody. Just so much better than the old Jubilee Bridge. Remember the old stairs that come off the Jubilee Bridge to go down the Tom Murray Way, Coronation Drive? Oh, you look over and you can see the doctor's pool and that from the old bridge. Once we get to the other end, I'll stop the video. Legs are getting slightly worn out. Still got to make it home. Still got another like 2 kilometres to get home. So it's a beautiful Johnston River, and towards the wharf and the boat ramp. Beautiful. Sorry if this has to be a part 1, part 2, part 3 sort of video, but we'll see what the editing software can handle. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not. When it comes to that, or YouTube struggles for me to upload it. Doesn't really allow it. People putting their boat in towards the 10-pin bowler, lawn bowls. Across there, commercial wharf, the Innisfail District Police Headquarters. Anyway, call it quits here. Thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes keeping memories alive for us with generations to see. Check the links in the description if you want to help the channel out. Feel free to check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Stay tuned for the photos and that. So we've got to the end. It's taken an hour and 34 minutes, 7.73 kilometers, 10601 steps. And it is currently 7:26 a.m. local time. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.